time for a little more football before you watch Eyewitness News at 10. That's what you should really do. I mean, if you're going to do it, you're going to watch some of the third quarter, then Ken's 5 Eyewitness News at 10, and then we're going to wrap it up for you before you get into the fourth quarter and the action of the football game. It worked out perfectly. Hello, Doris. Well, hello, Joe. Hope you see me now. Good to see you. Do you see me now? It is a pretty good game. I was watching some of that second quarter. Hola, Maritza. ¿Cómo estás? Hope everybody's having a great Thursday night. Football season has begun. I should really button this. I'm looking like Kaniki over here. How you doing? Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Welcome into the weather forecast over here. What are you doing tonight? How you doing? Right? Oh, sheesh. Do this a little bit here. It's a family show, Billy. Come on. All right. There we go. Joe and V, good to see you. What up? Is rain on my birthday? Rain on your birthday? Never. Alejandro, I wouldn't let that happen. No rain on your birthday. And if you've got a big part, well, I already have a tailor-made forecast for Saturday. Young lady celebrating a birthday. That's going to be coming up tomorrow on Ken's 5 Eyewitness News at 5. But today was the debut of the tailor-made forecast. And I wanted to show that the city of Helotes is having a 9/11 remembrance at 4 p.m. tomorrow. This is tomorrow. Not on 9/11 Saturday, but on Friday, the 10th. Helotes Fire Department location, parking at City Hall, but they'll have a full commemoration and remembrance, City of Helotes. And the weather is looking good. I mean, mostly sunny skies, highs in the mid-90s, so it'll be warm, but not as warm as today. We hit 97 today, so it'll be a few degrees cooler than that, but I wouldn't say, it won't be as hot. It's hard to use the word cooler when you're still at 94. But we should have a northeast breeze that hopefully keeps humidity a little bit lower than that real oppressive humidity. But remember, if you want to give me some information and be a part of our next tailor-made forecast, here's what you do. You send me the what, the where, the when. Why isn't that showing up? There it is. And a picture. Make sure to include a picture so we can celebrate. Bill@kens5.com. So tomorrow, you'll see the sweet young lady who's celebrating a birthday on Saturday. So I'm going to do the forecast for her birthday party. Maybe it's a wedding. Maybe it's a family reunion. Maybe it's a trip to the San Antonio Zoo with the fam. I got your forecast covered on the tailor-made breakfast. I almost said tailor-made breakfast. Anybody out there? Any old school Ken's Fivers that remember the tailor-made breakfast from way back when? I've done that a couple times. Lows this morning. What a nice, refreshing morning. We're down to 68. How about Kerrville and Fredericksburg? 61 degrees to start Thursday. That felt good. And the major feel was the lower dew point. So without as much humidity, the air was so much more comfortable. 68 where we should have been 71. 97 where we should have been 92. This heat wave continues. We've been at least 5 degrees above average. And not too far from an 1893 record. It wasn't shortly before that we began keeping weather data. 102, 1893. And the rainfall for September, still under 1/4 of an inch. Hey, Brianna White, what's happening? Good to see you. So let's first talk about dew points. Will we see them increase? Down to the south and east, you see the push is on. There's Beeville at a 71-degree dew point. So the moisture is going to slowly start trekking in and moving northwest. So from the Gulf of Mexico by Saturday, let's say, we're probably going to even touch off a few coastal showers. No rain here Saturday. But by Sunday, a few of those could sneak up into the area. And then by Monday, I think we're going to definitely see some pretty good widespread rains. Here's the wind situation. This is why it feels so good when you have that northeasterly wind, but see how it's turning east-southeast by Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, east wind for sure. That's going to bring up the dew point a little bit more. So we'll expect higher dew points, and then we'll expect some showers. Like I said, coast on Saturday, around here on Sunday, and then some healthier downpours, measurable rain expected, best chance Monday. Radar clear in all directions, mainly because high pressure centered over the four corners, keeping that warm air lid on top of us. Temperature inversion. Remember that when we leave the surface of the Earth, as we go up, temperatures should be getting cooler, right? But when we have a temperature inversion provided by high pressure, we have a warm air layer. So we're rising, we're cooling, and then at some point, maybe like about 8 to 10,000 feet up at the minimum, we hit a warm air layer. Temperatures go up a few degrees. That's a temperature inversion. And that caps off an atmosphere from developing showers and thunderstorms. So when those highs are on top of us, it's a sinking air motion, it's warm air on top, and you usually get a little bit warmer underneath it. But look what happens. This is Monday night, give or take a good 6 to 8 hours on the timing here, okay? If I back this up, you'll even see that the high goes away. There's Monday after midnight. You can see it even kind of just, oh boy, pardon me, flattens out by Sunday afternoon. So without that influence is when the Gulf moisture should really surge from the south and east. And that's why the coverage will begin a little bit better on the coast Sunday. So if you're planning a trip to the coast, Saturday, slight chance, Sunday a little bit better. But then for us, it's really Sunday, slight chance, Monday a little bit better. Need for the temps to drop to the 70s, maybe low 80s for highs. That's what Jennifer needs. Okay, you got it. In October. We'll get there at some point. We got to get a good cold front, Jennifer, and we're just not there yet. How's it going to be in Ingleside? Not bad. A slight, like I just said, slight chance Saturday, better chance Sunday, and a decent chance Monday again. My son who sent the happy birthday song to you says, hi, Bill. Mom's birthday's tomorrow, mine 9/11. Wow, Nicole, that's a lot of birthday celebrating. Happy birthday to you and yours. That's awesome. Right, we definitely need a little bit of rain. Time for some coffee, Christine. That's the funny thing. As soon as I start drinking it, inevitably, I'll yawn at least once. I'll probably have another one for you here shortly. Anna, hello from Eagle Pass. Any rain? Feel like Eagle Pass is in a hole. It really hasn't rained there in a while. Today's Thursday, so let's check drought report while we're talking about it. Every Thursday, this comes in, and there we're starting to see a little bit more drier than average. That's just going to be those pockets in yellow. Notice that the entire state is drought-free. We are not in drought anywhere, with the exception of that one little spot. I can see some moderate drought around Big Bend. But you see those yellow areas are just drier than average, without any color. San Antonio right at normal. So zero drought. And again, drier where you see that yellow, that's not drought either. It starts at moderate, goes to severe, extreme, exceptional. We've seen all those. Mainly spring. We didn't see much of it over the summer. It wasn't bad at all. And now it's zero drought. And again, this is updated and released today. Well, updated by Tuesday or Wednesday release today, to be most accurate with that. So water restrictions continue. We're in stage 1. Remember, that means you can water once a week on weekdays based on your address. Your address, of course, tomorrow for Friday. If your address ends in an 8 or a 9, you can water. You can use your irrigation sprinkler system. If you want to hand water, you can do that any day. But just make sure that the hours in which you're watering are 7 to 11 a.m. or 7 to 11 p.m. All right? They say that it's not good to water overnight because of fungus and things that can develop on your lawn and kill your lawn. But if you're watering between 11 a.m. and 7 p.m., you're not doing much good because of the evaporation, the heat. How's the humidity going to be over the next 2 weeks? It'll be back. So Manuel, we'll a little bit lower, not as bad as it has been, but mornings will certainly be pretty good. Tomorrow morning should feel okay. Shouldn't feel too much humidity. But then we'll start feeling it by Saturday. Excuse me, yawn too, told you. Okay, tropics, let's go. We've got, of course, hurricane season. Oh, this just went up. Look at that. Now we're up to that's going to be at least a 40% chance of development in the next 5 days. Okay, this could get interesting, guys, because look, Bay of Campeche has been the breeding ground of some monster storms. Harvey, Ida, they've developed in the Bay of Campeche and moved north. So here's our forecast. Why'd you change on me there? Yeah, 40% in the next 5 days. So that's why you see it now orange and not yellow. 40% which is a medium chance of development in the next 5 days. And remember that that's because it's going to be over land for at least a day to a day and a half. It's in that, just that little smidge of the Caribbean, then it's going to be on land in the southern Yucatan, and then it'll emerge out over open water. And you can see that early steering currents have it developing and moving up towards Texas sometime next week. So again, 5 days from now, right, by Monday, we're looking at it possibly being a tropical cyclone in the Bay of Campeche, Southern Gulf. So that's what the percentage chance is of, the probability of this tropical wave becoming a tropical cyclone, a completely closed off area of low pressure with a counterclockwise spin, a good wrapping of convection around the storm center, a cyclone. And then, of course, developing what could be into the king of all cyclones, a hurricane. If it gets into the central Gulf where the water's deeper, warmer, and if we don't have too much upper level wind shear, we could see this storm develop rapidly. It certainly is a time of year, the temperatures in the water, that area, mid-80s, mid to upper 80s this time of year. It's like a bath. It's like a bath. So there you have it. Yeah, we've got an improvement there on chances that becomes a cyclone. If it does, what name does it get? It goes to Nicholas. We're just now wrapping up the second column of our hurricane season in 2021. We've gotten through Mindy. So one thing I noticed today, you see on the first column, Elsa. You see on the first name, Anna. So it's Anna, Elsa, and then in the Pacific, Olaf. There's an Olaf. In fact, it's right now. It's just got downgraded today. I think it's a tropical storm. But we've got Anna, Elsa, and Olaf. Let it go, right? How's the rain in Kerrville? My daughter's birthday party Saturday. Her birthday was yesterday. Alicia, that's so awesome. Happy birthday to your daughter. Saturday looks good. I mean, Kerrville for sure. I don't think Sunday even looks like rain there because the rain's going to be coming in from the Gulf. So Sunday's a 30% chance here, 20% chance Kerrville. And I think Monday is more or less when you're going to see rain in Kerrville. So you're good to go. Love you guys up in Kerrville. I was just there last week, had some coffee at, what's a little coffee shop? Starts with a P, I think. It's right just 2 doors down from a really nice corner restaurant called Francesca's, I think. And I really enjoyed the coffee there. That's funny. My 3 kids are going to be Anna, Elsa, and Olaf for Halloween, I bet. That's awesome, Alicia. Yeah, see? Just turned 4, starting pre-K 3. Oh, happy birthday. She's a Taylor. Happy birthday. I don't have her name. I need to sing. I almost started singing, and I don't have her name. I was like, wait, her name's not there. But I'll definitely do a little song for her. She's probably getting in bed right now, right? Francesca's was the restaurant. Pompelli's? No. It was a really short one-syllable name with a P, I thought. Keep it away. Dove hunting season. Oh, it begins this weekend, Mike. Good luck. Graceland. Happy birthday, dear Graceland. Happy birthday from another Taylor by the name of Bill to you. On Ken's 5, you're turning 4. So next year we're going to really sing and celebrate. Happy birthday, Graceland Taylor. That's so awesome. Awesome. Up in Kerrville, Texas. Hey, Ebonna, Wharton, Texas. Good to see you. There are so many. Yeah, it's really good, though. It's right there, next, like 2 doors down from Francesca's. Good coffee. All right, guys. Yeah, so Nicholas looks to be something we deal with next week. The rain chances you're going to see are not in association with that. We're definitely going to see a good surge of tropical moisture out ahead of what that storm does, because remember, that storm will be too far south to have an impact on us by Monday. But we're going to have what we call an inverted trough in the Gulf of Mexico by Sunday, Monday timeframe, and the high is going to weaken enough. Thanks, Manuel. You're so nice. Highs will come down a little bit. Remember, we should be hitting 92, so next couple of afternoons are going to be warmer than average. Make sure you're still hydrating. Debbie, is there anything in the air, Bill? Yeah, I mean, molds were almost 1,000, about 850 moderate. Ragweed, pigweed, both in the air. Both were light, but if they're in the air, it can bother you. Don't forget that. Thanks, Juanita. Thank you very much. The degree at which it, bothers you is always going to be that moderate to even heavy, and that's when it just gets oppressive, right? And it really starts to get a hold of you. Is the weather not too soon, Manuel? This is about the coolest it gets, and the morning temperatures are going to come up a few degrees. So we've been, blessed with a beautiful morning. Tomorrow morning's not going to be bad, 70 at the most. I think it could be upper 60s for a lot of you, but it won't be 61 in Kerrville. Speaking of Kerrville, won't be 61 again. Uh-oh. I've been paused. Live video interrupted. It should resume shortly. What do we got? Something's going on here. It was the singing, wasn't it? Because I don't have the copyrights to the happy birthday song. Oh, man. Is that what it was? Any threatening weather? No threatening weather. Oh, we're back. There we go. As I itch my ear. I thought maybe I got interrupted there because I sang happy birthday without the rights. There we go. All right, it's time once again. All right, Julie, it's time to check in. Are you too busy? Is everything all right?
Everything's cool. I can give you one story tonight.
All right, we got one. We only have one story. It's going to...
I'll give you two. Eyewitness wants to know, Nicole.
Nicole Kahn with Eyewitness wants to know. What does Eyewitness want to know tonight?
Takeout food. So
Takeout food.
eating out a lot.
Takeout food. How what, huh?
How you can save on
Oh, how you can save. Saving money on takeout. I love that idea. We take out a lot at the Taylor house. So that's a good idea. Okay, how to save money on takeout food.
Yes, we also have Louisiana. Domino's Pizza in Louisiana. They were throwing out some supplies.
Okay.
Dough was one of the supplies. And they were throwing out ahead of Hurricane Ida. So this week, because temperatures were in the 90s,
Right.
that dough that they threw away, it rose in like a metal garbage can.
Okay.
We'll save it for
Yeah, we'll say that. Is that our lead? That's quite a story. Apparently, Domino's in Louisiana had all this extra dough. They got rid of it during Ida because I guess it was going bad, but now it was out in these cans and all the rain and all the heat, and it's rising dough. So we'll see some video off of that. That should be pretty interesting. Take out the whole broadcast with your grace. I know, right, Alicia? I mean, talk about bad. I mean, Facebook just shut me down. They're like, oh, what is that? No more. That's hilarious. But happy birthday, and I hope you have a great time at the party Saturday. I was talking to my good friend Don Smith, our director of marketing here at Ken's Five. He's got young children. I said, one of the things that, if my kids were still young, I would probably do, now that we're hopefully getting out of this COVID pandemic again, I would still keep the birthday parades going. What kid does not want a birthday parade, right? I'm not talking about fire trucks, police. They've been awesome parades and just, car after car, honking, streamers, balloons, throwing gifts. That's a lot of fun. So I think that's going to continue. I really think it should. Absolutely, Lindsay. Good to see you. Any rain for Helotes? Not tonight, not tomorrow, but slight chance it gets better by Monday. So slight chance Sunday, better on Monday in Helotes. And speaking of, Zeke, don't forget, tomorrow in Helotes is the 9/11 commemoration. A 9/11 remembrance at 4 p.m. Helotes Fire Department. Should be a real special time if you want to be out there. Right? I wish I had a birthday parade, Sierra. I thought it was a great idea too. Thank you. All right, guys, going to leave you with the 7-day forecast. Remember, go out to Helotes, 4 o'clock tomorrow, to remember those we lost on 9/11. Prayers for those left behind. Comfort, peace. Oh, what a horrible tragedy to relive. That's why sometimes it is hard to watch some of these specials that show you the video that you haven't seen. Talk to some of the firefighters that were able to survive. It is heartbreaking. And as somebody that grew up in New Jersey and seeing those Twin Towers, my father used to have season tickets to the New York Giants. So we'd go to the games. And I remember when you'd see the skyline and you'd see the Twin Towers, we were almost there. It was like, yeah, we're almost there, Giants football, you know? And so it was such a staple. It was the Tower of the Americas of San Antonio. I mean, the Twin Towers were just such a symbol. To see those come down, but then here's what really broke my heart, is when you hear those tough-talking New York firefighters with their thick New York accents getting emotional. Whew. Because when I grew up, my uncles, they all talk like this. Hey, Billy, how you doing? What are you doing over there? If you get in any trouble, how you grades? You getting good grades, Billy? I swear I'll break you, right? Okay? And when you heard that emotion and those kind of accents, oh, that wrecked me. That was really difficult. That was really difficult. And I remember calling my father, because my father still lived in New Jersey at the time before he passed. And I was here. In fact, I was in this building when it occurred. I was doing mornings back then. And I remember I said, Dad, I just can't believe how huge this is. What is it like there? I mean, it's impacting us so greatly here. I can't imagine being there. And he said, well, you know somebody that knows somebody. You're only one person away from a victim. He goes, I've met several people. In fact, Lisa Beamer, Todd Beamer, Let's Roll, the hero on the plane that they took down in Pennsylvania. Lisa Beamer went to my father's church. He knows Lisa Beamer. He knew her. She wrote a book, and you know, that's who he was talking to when he said, and he put the phone down and he said, let's roll. And they went into the cockpit and took down that plane. True heroes, man, true heroes. Like Pat Tillman. Let's remember the great effort that Pat Tillman gave. When 9/11 occurred, this NFL player said, I'm done with the NFL, I'm gonna serve my country. He was killed in the line of duty for his country. But Pat Tillman, another great hero of that era that I want you to remember. Okay, look up those stories. Todd Beamer, Pat Tillman, tell the kids. I love you guys, I really do. I hope you have an incredible Thursday night. Hope to see you on Eyewitness News at 10. All right, take care, I love you, God bless.